broad misconception is that the incorporation of the city of Stonecrest would somehow replace Lithonia. That is simply not true. Stonecrest would be made from unincorporated areas of DeKalb County. Many residents are under the impression they live in the city of Lithonia because of the 30038 and 30058 Lithonia zip code county assignment. Your tax bills say differently. Suffice it to say, Lithonia is its own city government with mayor and council members. Here's the difference. The city of Lithonia was founded and incorporated in 1856 as a population of 2,000 and is approximately 1 square mile. And here's an interesting fact. Did you know that the Stonecrest Mall was offered to be annexed into the city of Lithonia prior to being built, and the city actually declined annexation? Meanwhile, the proposed city of Stonecrest is located in unincorporated Lithonia. The population would be 50,000. It's approximately 29 square miles. Did you know that unincorporated DeKalb pays more in millage tax rate than established cities? Take a look at the chart below. It's a chart of millage rate property tax of cities in DeKalb County when compared to unincorporated DeKalb County. Currently, the property tax rate for unincorporated DeKalb is 20.81%. Now, if you're going to pay the highest in millage tax rate, shouldn't you get more in services? Here's some photos of the roads and paths that have been taken in unincorporated Lithonia. Ask yourself, would this happen in Dunwoody, Brookhaven, Avondale, or Shamley, where the millage rates are obviously much lower? Here's the reality check. Currently, there is no economic development engine in this part of the Southeast DeKalb corridor. Unincorporated Lithonia will not get better services or more economic development with less revenue from DeKalb County without taking revenue from other budgeted areas. A December 15, 2015 article by Mark Neese explains DeKalb County 2016 budget proposal contains warning signs. Did you know that the city of Stonecrest would actually save DeKalb County money to the tune of $70,000? Fact is, the November 12, 2014 Task Force on DeKalb County Operations meeting featured a presentation by Dr. Alfie Meek from Georgia Tech. Dr. Meek is part of the team that has developed a model to help DeKalb County better understand how incorporations impact the county's overall budget. When cities take over services, they relieve counties of both tax revenue and expenses. More affluent areas contribute more tax money to the county than they receive for services, which means that their incorporation would have a negative financial effect on the county. Here's some numbers to look at. The annual projected revenue impact on DeKalb County of 3 proposed cities are as follows. Tucker, negative $1,926,000. Stonecrest, positive $70,000. And even Greenhaven, $9,563,000. A city of Stonecrest would actually save the county money annually. You as a voter now have a choice between self-governance or the status quo as it is right now today. You can decide right now, are you citizen A or citizen B? Now, citizen A means you accept delayed response from litter and poor landscaping throughout your community. It means you believe that newly incorporated cities are a waste, and it also means you believe that all decisions should be made by county officials and not locally. And finally, Citizen A also means you would rather the county commit $1 million of your tax dollars for government financial accountability to scope out mismanagement rather than invest in your city with an economic development department to help increase your property value. Or are you Citizen B? You feel like it's not acceptable for delayed response to litter and poor landscaping in your community. You see the writing on the wall with the county. Newly incorporated cities are not going to share a portion of revenue with us to build Lithonia and will not rely on the county to replace it because you anticipate future loss of services or increased costs. You also feel you prefer a local city with 1 city council person ratio to every 10,000 citizens, whereas with the county, it's 140,000 citizens per 1 county commissioner. Finally, if you're Citizen B, you also want an economic development department to grow industrial and professional jobs in our area. The whole purpose is to create an economic development department to draw businesses and create jobs in our corridor. It's also about directing our tax dollars, such as property taxes, sales taxes, hotel and motel taxes, etc., back into our city for use on community, infrastructure, commercial, and industrial improvements. It's also about leveraging existing federal and state policies and revenue sources such as SPLOST, homestead exemptions, franchise fees, and development grants, all to bolster our local economy. As proponents of anti-cityhood sit and pontificate as to whether or not we should move forward, cities like Dunwoody have already experienced both successes and challenges. If cityhood worked well for other areas, why can't it work well for us?